Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Let's take you in the kitchen with life with Bev Brown. Sorry I didn't take you in a little earlier because I did a soup. Okay, so after eating, I am saying, wow, I should really show my YouTube family how to make soup without meat. So most of the soup are out of the pot, but no problem. Just adding it up back to show you guys how you can make your soup without meat. Right? So this is it. So this is yellow yam. In the country, we cut our yams big. All right. So I use yellow yam, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, dasheen, and then I season it up with thyme, scallion. I put garlic in it also, and I use lentil peas in my soup with coconut milk. So I'm gonna show you how rich it is. Yes, very rich and very delicious. So let's go over here. So this is it. This is I call it my vegetarian soup. All right, no meat. So sometimes we are at home and said, what am I going to cook today? I don't have any meat. I would like some soup, but there's no meat to put in my pot. So I'm just showing you this, that you can make your delicious soup without adding any meat to it, right? So first, you're gonna get your peas, whether red peas, even gungo peas, or broad beans, and you're gonna wash them. You're gonna put your water in your pot. You're gonna put the peas in, and you're gonna put it on the fire. Then, after boiling, you're gonna junk your peas by adding cold water to the pot with the peas in it. And after that, you cover it and let it boil. After the peas are half cooked now, you can start peeling your yellow yams and making your spinners, because enough people like their dumpling. I didn't add any dumpling to my soup. No spinners. I just use sweet potato and the pumpkin and the dasheen and yellow yam. Right. So after putting all of those in it, yellow yam and the spinners, you know that if you have renta, a piece of slice of renta, it's easy to cook, and dasheen easy to cook. So you're gonna let the peas almost cook now at a tender rate. Then you're gonna add your renta yam and your dasheen and your pumpkin. Got those three are easy to cook, so they will mash out if you put them with the yellow yam and the dumpling at first, right? And then you're gonna add your coconut milk and let it cook for like 15 more minutes. Then you season it up with your scallion, your thyme. If you want to add your garlic, I like to put garlic in my food, so you want to add your garlic in it. I look at the soup, guys. I don't use any cock soup. No pumpkin soup, no Maggie cock soup, no grace cock soup, nothing like that at all. Natural, all natural. Come in. Yeah, all natural, guys. See there, you don't see a ounce of anything from the Maggie soup in it. Nothing, just the niceness from the pumpkin and the peas. This is lentil, so it makes my soup rich and it's so delicious. I got a big dish of it and I give my daughter a dish full. So just showing you guys that you can make your soup without meat, and it's very thick. Yes, and I don't use, as I said, just natural soup, right? All I use in it is the coconut milk and the natural seasoning. So you can try it at home, man. You don't have to have any meat to make soup, all right? Yeah, man. So life with Bev Brown in the kitchen with you once more. Sorry from start, I didn't invite you in the kitchen with me to see how I really do it. But next time, when I'm gonna make a soup like this, I will take you in the kitchen, right, from start to finish. Okay, so yeah, man, and I enjoyed my soup, yeah, because from the lentil is very rich in protein. So I got protein from the lentil, and you know that pumpkin also, you get the health benefit from pumpkin, and you know that the dashi in it having starch, and the yellow yam having starch also. When I use one slice of renta yam, so I don't put a lot of food in my soup, right, to cause a lot of starch, because for you those with high blood pressure, we have to be very careful. And then I have the salt that I use in my soup is not like the ordinary white salt. It's salt for high blood pressure, so I just use a limited amount of that in my soup, right? Yes. So we can't overdo things, especially when we have high cholesterol. We have to be very careful what we put in our bodies, all right? So I try to live between the means, how to get on with life and what to eat, that not to send up my pressure. So did you know that pumpkin having starch? I didn't know. Just last week Thursday, I learned about it. Pumpkin having starch, right? Especially the dry pumpkin, the one that heat like yellow yam. Yes, but the one that is watery, you know, you have two type of pumpkin. Sometimes you go to the market and you buy your pumpkin, and it's very, very dry. And the next time you buy it, when you cook it, you say, I don't want this pumpkin, it's watery. Well, my doctor informed me that the water pumpkin that we refuse to eat, that's the best pumpkin for us to eat, especially us who struggle with high blood pressure. Yes, the doctor said is the best pumpkin to eat. The one that is so dry, the doctor said that's the one with the starch. And I was saying, Doc, I didn't know that pumpkin have starch. He said, yes. So you see, I used to eat all 3 slices of pumpkin and didn't know that starch is in it. And the sweet potato also having starch, did you know? But not as much as the yam. The yellow yam and the white yam, white flour, dumpling, dasheen, all of those have a lot of starch in them. Not good for our health. We trouble with high blood pressure. So those are facts, right? So yeah, man. So turn your hand and make fashion at home. Children coming from school, you look in the fridge, but you say, wow, all I have is pumpkin yam, sweet potatoes, but I don't have any meat. I have some peas. So I'm giving you some tips now to just turn your hand and make fashion with what you have at home. Don't have any money to buy your cock soup or your pumpkin soup, your pumpkin cock soup. You just do what Life with Bev Brown do. Get a coconut and blend it and use the juice to make a nice, delicious red pea soup. And tell me how it tastes. You don't have to add any butter. I didn't put any butter in it. All you need, as I said, is scallion, thyme, and if you use garlic, put a lot of scallion in it and thyme to bring it to the taste, you know. Yeah, man. And put your green pepper. Green pepper, you didn't know, when you put green pepper in whatever you're cooking with, the rice and peas, smells so sweet. Give it a nice flavor and it tastes nice. Yes. So you don't have to worry. Saying children coming home and you don't have nothing to give them to eat, or you have your elderly person at home, your mother or your father are sick, you know, and you're saying, wow, I want to make some soup for daddy, but don't have anything to make soup. Yeah, man, just turn your hand and make fashion and get this tip from Life with Bev Brown. See how the soup delicious, look delicious, and also nutritious, yeah? Because lentil, I'd advise you to get lentil, yeah. Lentil is very, very delicious and nutritious also. Yeah, man, just get your lentil. I don't know if expensive at the supermarket. This lentil is what my sister bring for me, so I don't know, you know. And when Miss Bev's production used to send on bar lentil, used to come in it. It's very nice, very delicious, easy to cook. It don't take 20 minutes to cook. Facts, lentil, easy to cook. Yeah, man, and it's very, very rich when you make soup with it and you make your cook rice and peas with it. It's so delicious also. So every home should have in a pack of lentil peas in it. Very nice. Try it, all those who didn't know and want to try it. Try your lentil, all right? And try this lentil soup that Life with Bev Brown tell you about. And I guarantee that you won't stop making your lentil soup without meat in it. I call it my vegetarian soup, all right? So next time, I'm gonna whip up a storm with my vegetarian style, and I'll show you exactly how I start it off from start to finish. I'll take you in the kitchen with me, all right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for your love, your comment, and thanks for liking my video. So just go over Life with Bev Brown page or channel and support my channels. Please help me to grow, okay? Help Life with Bev Brown to grow. Thank you so much. I appreciated you all my subscribers, all my viewers. Thank you so much, Miss Bev's production. Thanks for all that you have been doing and are still doing. I want to tell you, man, Miss Bev she's not, you think she easy? She's not easy, I'm telling you. I was talking last week, both of us was talking on the phone, and I was saying, that my plan going to end Saturday night. And when my plan end, I normally stay like a week to put it on back because it's not easy enough to keep up with the Digicel thing. I don't have any cable here. No cable don't run through my community anymore because cable used to be here, but it's not giving you good service. So everybody withdrew. So they eventually come and take back their wires and so on and so forth. So I was saying, when my plan finish now, I'm not going to be on YouTube for a while until another week because Digicel plan is so expensive right now. They're not on low budget plan, 1 day plan or them something that them still there. So I said, no, and we can't do 1 day plan. So I said, not going to be on. So Miss Bev said, okay, and that's it. So when I was at church in the evening, I saw a message come on my phone. I was saying, what kind of message is this now? From Digicel saying, thank you. We have received what you have owed because the last top up I borrowed $504 from them. So they were saying thanks for the payback. So I was saying impossible because I don't put on any credit. But anyway, when I went into the message, I saw that someone sent some money on my phone. So I was saying, what? So I was saying, thank God. And I was wondering, say, who send money to my phone? And then my mind run back to Miss Bev's production. And I was saying to my daughter, Sophie, I bet is Miss Bev send credit to my tap up on my phone. So when church is finished and I check it out on the message and I see the amount that came on my phone, I said, only Miss Bev send that amount of credit to my phone. So I know it's Miss Bev. So after church over, sunset, I just send her a voice message to tell her thanks so much for the top up because I know exactly that, definitely that is only Miss Bev and Bev Life with Bev Brown. So much top up on her phone. Thank you so much, Miss Bev's production. Blessing every time. Miss Bev is a lady that always been giving. You don't have to ask her, right? The moment you realize your need, she's there 100% behind you to help you. You don't have to beg her to say, please, I'm begging you to tap up. Please, I'm asking for this, Just on her talk and she find out say such and such. Yeah, just like that. So that's how it is, We just have to show each other love and give love. And sometimes we say things and do things out of anger and ignorance and turn off the person who deal with you the best, So that's life. Sometimes we learn from our mistakes. And as I always said, no one is perfect. We all err, we all make mistake. One man came on this earth that was perfect, and is Jesus Christ. So all of us have our flaws. All of us make mistake. But the good thing about it, we see our wrongs and make our wrongs right and say sorry to the person that you hurt and left that in the person that you hurt hands to forgive, because God said, when they ask how many times should we forgive our brothers or our sisters that wrong us, He said 70 times 7, because we all err and make mistakes, and suppose God was to write us off or treat us our sin deserves, maybe most of us would have gone, died, and forgetting about. But God said He will forgive and throw those sins in the deepest part of the ocean. So these are blessings, and we just have to know that respect due to each and every one. We have to show respect to each other. And when we are wrong, we can say we are sorry. Yeah, because sometimes when we are wrong, we don't say sorry. And that's it. So, we have to be sorry for what we do sometimes when we do things out of haste and out of anger. So we have to ask God to help us to control our anger. Sometimes things happen and we don't think about it before we think. We act before we think, and after acting, we say, "What did I do? Why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why did I act that way?" In different ways. So that's it. We just have to be more careful in life. So remember to like, share, comment. Blessing upon blessing to each and every one. Love and peace. Life with Bev Brown said that.